Guys, so today I'm going to be doing a chit-chat get ready with me just because I feel like I haven't done one of those in a while. So yeah, we're just going to get ready. Excuse my crazy hair, it's a mess. I did put some fun blue colors underneath. It's got like this blue, I don't even know what to really call it. Here's the back of it underneath. It's kind of cute. And if you guys want to see what it is, I got this and I thought it was just something fun to do because I'm pretty sure I might be getting a pixie soon. I don't know, maybe a long pixie. And so I thought while I have a little bit of length to my hair, why not try something fun? I mean, it's a washout thing. So it's the new Garnier Color Styler Intense Washout Color. This is what it looks like. I'm not gonna lie, I like the way it looks like on the dark hair better. So if you have dark hair, it's supposedly supposed to come out this really pretty royal blue, and then with blonde hair it's more of like, you know, this color blue. I think the deeper one would be way prettier. But yeah, this is $6 at Target. I just wanted to throw this into this video because this is what I used. It's supposed to be like non-damaging. We'll see how it washes out. I just put it in last night, so but yeah, so let's go ahead and just start getting ready. I'm going to prime, you know what? So we're going to go ahead and start with spraying my face with this NYX matte finishing spray. It's just a setting spray. Honestly, I don't know. I like using it because I feel like it freshens my face. I don't think it makes me stay matte all day in any way, but I don't know, I like it. I'm also going to go ahead and prep my lips with my Soft Lips lip balm, just so they're, you know, moisturizing. And now I'm going to prime my eyes with my e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer because I don't have an eye primer at the moment, so I've just been using concealer. Yeah. So, how are you guys doing? Anything new? This is weird. I haven't done like a chit chat in a while, so it feels kind of weird. Things are good with me. I've been working. I got a new job recently. I think I mentioned that in a video. But yeah, I've really been loving it. Oh, it's been a lot of fun so far. So yeah, that's been cool. I'm still getting ready to decorate my new place with fall stuff. I cannot wait. I want to go to Hobby Lobby. I have a Hobby Lobby right down the road from me, and I want to go and buy a bunch of, okay, what is this? A bunch of fall decor. Yeah, because I love fall stuff. Not necessarily Halloween. I'm not really a big fan of Halloween, but I like the fall stuff, so I like the pumpkins and like fun little lights and stuff like that. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and let's see, what am I gonna do? I think I'm gonna use some tape today to make my eyeshadow a little bit more precise. So we're just gonna take a little bit of tape and put that right up at your lash line to give you that nice angle. Just make sure when you're using the tape, you know, you put it on your hand first, so that way when you pull it off, it's not like pulling your eye. Yeah, so, oh. Alright, so yeah, about hair stuff, before I keep going, this is so rambly, but I'm going to go ahead and use my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and I'm just going to put a little bit of that on my eye and blend it out. But yeah, so about hair, I'm like so dying to go for a pixie cut just because, I don't know, I'm kind of wanting to grow out my natural hair color just because it's been so long since I've had my natural hair color. And as you guys can probably see, like my roots, I mean, they go out like to about here is my natural color, and then you can see like the lighter ends, like from about here down is all like where I've bleached it. So I thought it would be fun, you know, because my hair is already short now, and if I go ahead and get a long pixie cut, that's pretty much going to cut off all the, well, most of the bleached parts. So then my hair will be like natural virgin hair. So I think that would be nice just to kind of start over fresh and just, you know, if I decided after the pixie for a while, you know, I want to grow it out, then I can grow out my natural color and it'll be nice and healthy. And yeah, I don't know, I just think like for some reason I'm really into the whole short hair this year, and it's really weird because usually I'm into like the long hair, but this year I think all the short haircuts are just super cute. So we're gonna play around with my e.l.f. palette. I haven't been using it that much since I got my Vice palette. I've literally been using my Vice palette like every day since I got it for my birthday. So we're gonna use, this tape feels so weird. We're gonna go ahead and use some fun colors in this. I think we're gonna go with like a gray smoky eye today, just because I haven't done one in a while. But yeah, so I'm excited about to cut my hair. I'm gonna go ahead and put Blame It on Midnight by NYX. It's just like this nice caramel color. I'm gonna put that all over the outer corner and into the crease and stuff, just as a blending type of shade. But yeah, I'm super excited for my haircut. I'm not gonna lie, I'm super nervous just because, you know, going that short is a gamble. But I'm kind of at a point in my life where I really don't care. I mean, I love hair, you know, and every girl, you know, feels beautiful when your hair feels beautiful. But I feel like if I don't try it, I'm always gonna be like, I wish I would have tried it, just because that's just how I am. Even if it was to look horrible, I would have at least tried it. So that's that. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and take a little pencil type of brush. This one I got in my Ipsy bag. It's by Crown. It's the double-ended one that they sent out. I'm going to use the pencil brush side after I wash or wipe it down a little bit. We're going to use the pencil side, and we're going to go with, which color do I want to go with? We're going to go with this nice like shimmery type of gray right here, and a little bit of this one right here as well. And just put that on your brush. And then we're going to place that on the outer V and kind of sweeping it into the crease area. But yeah, so what are you guys like enjoying so far about the fall weather? I'm sure most of you guys, or at least those who live, you know, up north, I envy you because I am like so into fall. Like, it's my favorite time of year, and I live in Florida. So it's like literally, you know, 90 degrees almost year round, at least, you know, the part of Florida I live in. So we don't get that much fall weather, like, at all, which is really sad. But okay, we're just gonna go in with a fluffy brush, the same one we put that Blame It on Midnight, and just kind of blend it out so it's nice and even. I really don't know where this look is going, so we're just playing around. I'm also going to go ahead and take a flat fluffy brush like this, and I'm going to take that same shade that we just put in the crease. I'm going to take a little bit of that and just put it all over the lid. And once again, we're going to go back in with that same fluffy brush, and we're going to put a little bit more Blame It on Midnight, and we're just going to start blending. Okay, then we're going to take a little bit of this Meat Matte shadow that I also got in my Ipsy bag like a year ago, and this is just the Matte Batali, and we're going to take a little bit of that and put that in the outer V increased area because it's a pretty deep color, and just blend. You guys like my nails? I finally redid them. I used the little Kiss press-on things. They're not press-on nails, but like the sticker things. And I really like it. I had got it in a, I think it was an Influencer box is what I got it in. And I finally used this particular one, and I love them. They're so cute, and they were so easy, and I just think they're super adorable. I highly recommend those. The little stick-on sticker press things, whatever they're called. I really think they work really nicely. Okay, so once that's on there, we're gonna go in and take, let's see if we can find it. We're gonna take just a small flat type of brush, like this one, and we're gonna go back in with this color on the end here because it's a real shimmery, like silver color, and we're gonna place that literally just right in the center. This will make your eyes look a little bit more round because it draws the light right to the center of the eye. And it's just going to give like a little bit more dimension to the eye look. Once again, just going to go in and make sure we're blending. Okay, then for the fun part, I'm pretty sure that's as deep as I want it to go. Let's deepen the outside just a teeny tiny bit more. Okay, we're going to go this Too Faced Glitter Glaze. I have yet to use this. I had it in a haul video. I'll leave that haul down below, but it's by Too Faced, and it's just a sparkling shadow top coat, and I'm going to place a little tiny bit, not a lot, but a little bit of that. I'm just going to place it on my finger, and I'm just going to kind of go over the shadow a little bit, just because I think that gold and gray look really pretty together. And this is so beautiful. And just try and keep it like more so on the lid area. Like that. Oh, it's so pretty. I hope you guys can see how like gorgeous that is. Like, it is so pretty. My lighting probably won't do it justice, but we're gonna take and go back in with a blending brush and just blend in the crease a little bit, so that way if any of that glitter kind of got right there, you know, it'll brush it away, so that way you still have that matte look to it. And the shimmer is just strictly on the lid. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and apply our liner, and I think I'm gonna do a gel liner today. Actually, I'm gonna do a mix. I'm going to line my waterline with my Urban Decay Black Velvet liner, which, as you guys can see, I've used the crap out of this. I use it so much. And then we're gonna take, I'm gonna go in with this Maybelline Eye Stiletto liner, and I'm just gonna line the inside, or the inner part of the eye, and then I'm gonna do the wing with gel liner. And the reason I'm doing this is because I feel like I can get a much better control with this for the inside than I can with the gel. And then on the outer part, it's just easier with a brush with gel liner, so I'm just doing it that way. Then I'm gonna go ahead and take an angled brush like this one, and I'm just going to use my Essence gel liner because it's the only one I have right now, and this is in Midnight in Paris. And it just looks like this. It's just your typical gel liner. I haven't found a favorite gel liner in a long time, so if you guys have any recommendations on a good one that doesn't, you know, like move up to your crease, because I have like hooded eyes, so when I have to be really careful because it transfers sometimes. But I'm just going to take this brush and just go ahead and start building that wing. that's done, I think I'm just going to take a tiny bit of, if I can find one, tiny bit of black eyeshadow from this Wet n Wild palette, just the normal black one, and we're just going to set that a little bit just so it deepens it up and it ensures that it's not going to go anywhere. Okay. Now that that's done, we're gonna go ahead and remove the tape very slowly so that way, you know, you don't like rip your eye off of your face, because that would be bad. And I'm gonna go ahead and line the bottom waterline. And then, so I'm going to go ahead and take a small little sponge brush like this. I'm gonna go into that first color that we used, the NYX Blame It on Midnight, and just place that underneath my lash line. Okay, and then we're going to go in with those same shades that we used from the e.l.f. palette, just to kind of blend underneath. So for now we're going to leave it like that. I always go back in and add more later. But we will go ahead and move on to our eyebrows, and I'm going to go ahead and actually show my eyebrows what I do, because I haven't really been doing that lately. But first I like to take just like a little spoolie brush and brush them out. This was the Milani pencil, the Milani eyebrow pencil, and for some reason I can't find this anywhere. So I don't know if they just discontinued it, or if they just, I don't know, or if they just don't have it in my area anymore, I don't know. But this was literally hands down the best eyebrow pencil I had ever had. I'm currently using the Essence one in Blonde, and I really do like this one as well. But I don't know, I loved that Milani one. So if you know if they still make that one, leave it in the comments down below, because I would love to find it again. But this one that I've been using, like I said, it's from Essence, and I think it was only like $1.99 or something, and it works really good. I do like it. It's like a very waxy pencil though, so I will warn you about that. If you're not into like this waxy type of pencil, you probably won't like it. But I just usually outline my eyebrows on the bottom and extend it a little bit, and then fill in the front section very lightly. And then I usually will connect the top with the bottom. Then I will go through it with a spoolie again, just so, I don't know, I feel like it makes it look a lot less like fake and harsh. Then I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. eyebrow kit in light, and I'm just going to take the powder color on an angled brush, and I'm just going to fill it in on the top, or the front portion mainly, because it's a little bit lighter, so it tones it down slightly. And just fill it through. And some days I'll do a lot more, some days I'll do a lot less. It just really depends on what I'm feeling for that day. So then the last step is this eyebrow drama. It's in Blonde. It's a sculpting brow mascara by Maybelline. It's okay. I don't like using it on its own because I feel like it just doesn't really do much. But I do like the fact that it kind of like lays my brows down and it keeps them down in place. So that's what I use it for, just like a setting gel. But I don't really recommend using it on its own, just because I didn't feel like it did a good job. It was really patchy and kind of hard to work with. Yeah, like, and I'll show you this, the wand of it, this big ball, I don't like it. I wish it was just like from here over, just the actual mascara thing, because I feel like that would have worked a lot better to be able to use this product on its own, but whatever. So today we're gonna do some false lashes, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply those and I will be right back. So we'll go ahead and let those dry a bit and we will move on to foundation. So today for my primer, I'm gonna go back to using this Dr. Brandt's pore primer. It is a pore refiner primer, Pores No More is what it's called, and I got this in an Ipsy bag. And I was using it, and then I ended up getting my Garnier one that you guys have seen me use a lot, the Instant, what is it? Instant 5-second blur. So we're gonna try this one again today because it's been a while, and we're just going to put that all over where we would need to hide our pores. I don't like the smell of this one. I don't know what it is exactly, but it just smells kind of funny. So, I don't know. We're gonna put this on. And blend that in. And then today I'm also gonna be using a new foundation. Well, it's not new, but I haven't used it in a long time, so hopefully it matches. I think it might be a little bit like off color-wise, but we're gonna use it. It's the Color Stay Makeup from Revlon. This is in the combination to oily skin one, and this is the color Buff, yeah, 150 Buff. So we're gonna take and apply a little bit of this on the back of our hand. I have not used this in so long, it's so weird. And we're gonna take a wet sponge. This is the Real Techniques one, and we're just going to start applying that to our skin. I thought I would just change it up today. I had been using a sample from Estee Lauder, the Double Wear, and I love that foundation. I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and purchase it because I really do like it. But today I thought, why not use something that I haven't used in a long time? So, pulled it out of the back of my collection. And we're going to go in with another small coat, I think, just to cover up a few imperfections and to be able to blend it down my neck. So just putting a tiny, tiny bit more on. And we'll place this on. I forgot how much like paint this smells like, this foundation. It's got a weird scent. And we're just gonna blend it down our neck. Okay. We're gonna use some concealer to go in and kind of clean up a few little areas, and this is the L'Oreal Visible Blur. I haven't used this yet. I got it on clearance. It's the medium shade, so I'm not sure how dark it's gonna be, but we're gonna attempt to put it on, and if it's too dark, we'll lighten it up with something else. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit because I don't know how well this stuff works. And I'm just going to take that and put it on here with my finger first. And we're gonna get a little bit more. Put a little bit down here. And some up here. And we're just gonna start blending that with the sponge. The sun just went behind a cloud or something because it just got really dark in here. Hopefully it doesn't affect the camera too much. I really like that concealer. It blends out really good. I wasn't really expecting that. That's cool. Okay, and so to go in and brighten up a little bit, we're going to use this NYX HD concealer in, I think it's yellow. I don't know, it says CW10, but it's the yellow, oh yep, CW10 yellow. So we're going to take that and apply that underneath the eyes, just pretty much everywhere where we want to kind of highlight and brighten up a little bit. And I'm going to blend this out with my finger just because I like the way it blends that way. Okay, and then we're going to blend the rest of it out with a sponge. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and set the under eye with this e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. I got this off of recommendation from one of my friends here on YouTube. Her name is Julie Dawn Olson, and she talked about this in a video and she really loved it. So I was like, well, if she really loves it, most likely I'll probably really love it. So I went out and got it, and so far I'm really liking it. It's like just a really nice fine powder, and I feel like it makes like all the pores kind of vanish a little bit, and it just sets it and makes it look really good. It's got like an iridescence in it, but you can't really see that once you put it on your eye, but I don't know, I really like it. So then I'm just going to go ahead and set my foundation a little bit. The Revlon Color Stay you really don't have to set too much, but I'm just going to set it just a tiny bit with my CoverGirl Clean powder in Classic Ivory. And just kind of pat a little bit of that over your T-zone area. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and bronze our face. Actually, we're going to do mascara first. I'm going to be using my CoverGirl Bombshell Curvaceous Mascara. I've been using this a lot lately just because I really like it. I love the way it makes my lashes look. So yeah, that's why I've been using it so much. I never did get to try just the original. I'm pretty sure this was the second one that came out. The curvaceous one. Let me know in the comments if that's correct. But if you guys have tried the original one that they first came out with, let me know in the comments below on if you liked it or not. The only difference I think is just the brush, because this one's curved. That set, and we're going to move on to bronzer. I am going to be using these same two bronzers that I've been using like crazy just because I love them so much. But I'm actually first going to use this new product that I kind of just forgot about, but glad I remembered it. It is the new, well, it's not new anymore, but it's the CoverGirl CoverGirl True Blend Fix Stick. And I got this in a really deep color, hopefully to be able to contour with a little bit, because I wanted to try out like a cream type of contouring and then put powder on top. So we'll see how this works, but this is in the color Deep. So this is what it just looks like, and well, let's see how this works. Okay, I'm going to take this little e.l.f. Stippling brush and see if this blends out good enough. We'll see. It seems to be blending okay. I'm not gonna lie, it smells a little bit like a crown, like Crayola crowns. Yeah. It's blending out really nicely though. Okay, so far so good. I like that so far. So now I'm going to go ahead and set it with this Chocolate Soleil bronzer by Too Faced. I got this for redeeming some points in my Ipsy bag. So I'm gonna put that on top. I love this bronzer, you guys. It smells so good. It smells like chocolate and it's just amazing. I'm gonna blend that into my hairline really well. Oh, another thing I'm on the hunt for, you guys can help me out with. If you know of anyone or any place that sells like a single brush that I can get that is like the flat brush to contour with, kind of like similar to the Ida brush by NARS. I'm not gonna buy that one because it's just way too expensive, but I want something similar to it. So leave in the comments below. I just ordered a brush kit online and it's coming in, but it didn't have a brush like that, so I'm on the hunt to find just a single brush like that. So leave it in the comments below if you know of one. And then I'm going to go over it with this e.l.f. Cool Bronzer. I like this palette. It just kind of warms up a little bit more. So that's why I use it. Then I just go in with my powder brush from e.l.f. and just blend it all out. I really like that CoverGirl stick so far. Hopefully it works out good through the day. So that's that. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and I guess do my under eye highlight. So I'm gonna go in with a flat e.l.f. brush, and I'm just gonna use the cream matte color that the palette came with, and I'm just gonna do that right underneath my brow bone. Just like that. And then take a brush and blend that through. I really love this glitter stuff, you guys. It is gorgeous. I wish you could see it like in person, because I know my camera's probably not doing it any justice at all. We're gonna go ahead and, well, let's do a blush first. What blush should we use today? We're gonna go in with this more red tone. It's Desert Rose by NYX, and I'm just gonna apply a little bit of that. To the back side of my cheeks. Okay. Then I think we might highlight a little bit today, because why not? I'm gonna take this Hard Candy highlight. I haven't used this in a really long time, you guys. And I'm just gonna get the brush that I contoured with and just put a little bit on that. This is in the shade Honeymoon. It's actually supposed to be a blush, but I find it just works so much better as I highlight. So we're gonna put that on our cheeks, a little bit down our nose, center of the forehead. Like so. And now we're gonna go ahead and set all of that with our setting spray again. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do my bottom lashes. Don't y'all love my mascara faces? I think they're so funny. I look back on my footage all the time and I'm like, oh my gosh, I really make that face? So cute, Ashley, so cute. And put the second coat on. Okay, while that is setting, I'm gonna go ahead and, because we're gonna touch up underneath the eyes as well. Go ahead and go do my hair, and I'll be right back with you guys. Okay guys, so now that I did my hair, I'm gonna go ahead and prime my lips. And I'm going to be using this pencil, not pencil, it's a chubby stick from CoverGirl. It is their Jumbo Gloss Bomb, and this is in 30 IC, no, 210, sorry. It's 210. I don't know what the color is, but that's just what it's called, I guess. So I've never used the CoverGirl ones, but my sister gave it to me. It smells like Play-Doh. so it doesn't smell very good, but I'm gonna go ahead and put that on my lips. So let's see how this works. Okay, so it is a very nice natural light color. I think it's really pretty. I am going to go ahead and top that though with my Buxom lip gloss in White Russian because I love it. Alright, and I think that about does it for the face. So here is the overall look. Thanks for getting ready with me, guys. Hopefully you can see the eyes, how gorgeous that is, the glitter. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but yeah, I think it came out really, really pretty. And I thought it was super fun and cute. And yeah, I hope you guys had a great day. And if you have any video requests or comments or questions, leave it in the comments down below. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Those are always linked down below as well. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.